Hey, family, Reverend Russ, back again with another ministry pivot opportunity. Super excited to be here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you just for sharing, commenting, and rating. Looking forward to seeing this pivot opportunity move to the next level. Again, don't forget to check out Ministry Pivot on our website for all of our articles. Big shout out to Givelify, one of our ministry partners. Wanted to look at and talk about really quick in this quick episode. Wanted to talk about the fact that many of us need to quit. I know you don't want to hear me say that. Listen, I'm not saying you to quit your job. Reverend Russ is not talking about quitting your job. Reverend Russ loves his job. Big shout out to my senior pastor, Pastor Matthew Watley, and our super awesome church here, Kingdom Fellowship. I'm not saying you need to quit your job. I'm saying that sometimes you need to be able to quit a season. What I mean by that is it was a pivot a while back. I'll put it in the show notes where Bishop Walter Scott Thomas, big shout out, Bishop Thomas and New Psalmist, said this line to me, and he said that Russ, you have to understand that sometimes you have to quit for the day. You don't quit, period, but you quit for the day because you've done enough. Because there's nothing more you can do. Get this, at the level in which you can do it. Now you can be working, but it can be busy work. What he was trying to communicate, what he said to me, what he said to us, if you watch that episode, was that there is a space you can get into where your work is busy work, where your work isn't as fruitful as it needs to be because you actually need rest. You need to quit. And I'm here to tell you today, I thought it was super good to remind us of that point that Bishop talked about, that sometimes you need to quit, that sometimes it is quitting season. And the truth is that when you quit, it helps you do a couple things. The first thing, when you quit, it helps you to focus. It helps you to allow for yourself to be able to focus back on the things that you need to focus in on. I don't know about you, but I can do several different projects at one time, and many of us do the same thing because we are in a world of multitasking. We think that it is important for us to multitask, and the truth is, multitasking is really hard because you never give yourself fully to one thing. You're doing several different things at the same time. But when you quit, when you allow yourself to stop, when you allow yourself to pause, what also you're allowing yourself to do is you're allowing yourself to focus in on you, focusing on your family, focusing on just a moment. You're allowing yourself to do that. But also, when you quit, you're allowing yourself to regroup. You're allowing yourself to get all of the things back in order the way they ought to be because you know that you've given yourself a well enough time to do the work. Now it's time for you to allow the work to work and allow you to rest for a minute. And also, of course, when you quit, you allow yourself to rest. You allow yourself to rejuvenate. You allow yourself to relax. You allow yourself to smile and to laugh. Now, hopefully, you do smile and laugh when you're at work. But the truth is, it really is different when you don't have any responsibility that you have to get done. And then the last thing happens that when you allow yourself to quit, again, Reverend Russ is not saying you should quit your job, not saying you should quit the season that you're in. I'm saying you need to simply put a time out, press a pause button, because it allows not just for you to focus, not just for you to regroup, not just for you to rest. But when you do that, and when you quit, it also allows for other people to step in. Did you ever think that there may be somebody who's willing to do what you're doing, somebody who's willing to come alongside you, but you never give them space to do it? You never give them opportunity to do it. You never give them a moment to do it because you have to do it all the time, all your way, because only you do it right. I'm pausing there for effect because you are the only one that can do this thing the way God has designed it to be done. The truth of the matter is, beloved, that when you allow yourself to quit, when you allow yourself to take a step back, when you allow yourself to stop and to pause, you allow other people to be activated in. I'm in a season right now and actually have been for several years now where there are certain things I say no to. There's certain things where I say, no, I can't do it, but I not just can't do it. I recommend others who can do it because in this season in my life, there's certain things that really only I can do. But then there are certain things that others can also do. And the smart season, the smart opportunity, the smart path in this season is for me to quit some things so others can step up and they can do those things as well, because then it allows them to have reps. It allows them to move forward. It allows them to do well. The only way that we're going to be able to really perfect the things that God has given us is if we have opportunities to do it. And the same is true for those who are coming beside us, those who are walking alongside us, and even those who are walking in front of us. Is we have to all have opportunities where we can allow ourselves to pause, allow ourselves to quit, allow ourselves to have time out, so that we can make sure that we focus, that we regroup, that we rest, but we allow others to step in. So, my encouragement today, my question for you today is, what are you willing to quit now? What are you willing to pause on? What are you willing to stop doing? What are you willing to say, I won't do this anymore. I'm going to stop. I'm going to come back to it. But for right now, I'm going to stop so I can rest. I hope that there's something that pops in your mind. And more than hope that it pops in your mind, I hope that you actually do it. Praying for you. Thank you all for getting on today. Thank you all for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. Don't forget that this is your season of opportunity. All you have to do is lean toward it. Have a great day, Reverend Russ. God bless.